How's it going, guys? It's Josh here, and today I have in this video probably my favourite cheap RGB mechanical keyboard of 2017. It's called the Motospeed CK98. Now, I know I did a video a while back on the Motospeed CK103, saying that that was my new favourite keyboard due to the overall construction and lighting, but this one really just takes all of that and adds even more features. And I like it so much, it's actually going to be my new daily driver from now on. So this thing is a beast. It comes in a pretty huge box compared to most keyboards. There's not much to talk about in terms of accessories. We basically just get a keycap puller and some instructions. Now, the reason for the huge box is that this keyboard has a palm rest, but it's actually built in, so it's not detachable. Now, palm rests are something that I wish so many more keyboards would come with. In my opinion, they just make it look way better and more comfortable to use. This one feels nice. It's got a matte finish. It's interesting to see that they went for the non-detachable palm rest, but I'd never take it off anyway, and they do feel more solid if they're built in. Talking of solid, this keyboard's construction is just fantastic. It feels like a premium product and it's very heavy. For materials, we've got plastic on the back and for the palm rest, but the front has this solid metal plate sat on top of it. There's zero flex in this board, and I really like the design. It's kind of industrial looking. I do like the Motospeed colour scheme too. The grey metal contrasts quite nicely with the black. The font is quite stylized, so it might not be to everyone's taste, but it doesn't bother me. Now, you've probably already noticed, but not only is this thing RGB backlit, it's even got lights on the side. Now, this is definitely not something that you see on every keyboard. It's certainly the first one I've used that has side lighting, and it just looks really cool. It's also pretty customizable. If you press FN and the home key, you can change the effect. There's a multicolor one, a breathing mode, solid color, and flashing. FN plus the end key changes the colour. There's 7 to choose from, and you can get it to pulse through each colour in sequence if you want to. FN plus page up changes the speed, and page down changes the brightness. So yeah, side lighting, kind of pointless. I think it looks awesome though, and I wish more keyboards had it. There's some sturdy flip out feet on the rear of the keyboard and some rubber pads to stop it from slipping, although it's such a hefty keyboard that it doesn't really move that much anyway. The USB cable's very nice, it's braided, and again it just makes for a premium feeling product. The length is 1.6 meters, so it should be plenty long enough for what you need. Let's talk switches then. Now, I've never used these switches before, but I absolutely love them. They're called the Kali box switches. The ones on this keyboard are the white variant. Now, for the past year, I've used our Temu blue switches. They're essentially Cherry MX blues. They're very clicky, very tactile, and brilliant for typing because they just sound and feel awesome. However, they're not the best for gaming, and they are a bit of a pain at night because you feel like you're going to wake someone up. The Kali switches, on the other hand, don't really have a tactile bump. However, the click is really crisp and sharp while not being particularly loud or rattly. The click is also a lot less hollow sounding than what you'd find on Cherry MX blues. I'll compare the sounds for you now. Definitely my new favourite switches. They're very smooth and low wobble. They're technically a linear switch, but they use a click bar to generate that super satisfying noise. It sounds like a clicky pen. Okay, I'm done raving about the switches now. Let's talk about the RGB lighting. I've always liked the lighting on Motospeed keyboards. There's a lot of effects and they're quite bright. I don't think the lighting on this keyboard is quite as bright as on the CK103, but it's still very good. FN plus insert cycles through the effects. There's 14 altogether. I'll show you them now. Most of these effects have 7 colours to choose from. It's FN plus delete for that. Speed is adjusted with the plus and minus keys, and brightness is the up and down arrow keys. Left and right arrow keys change the direction of flow for some effects. There are also light and profile presets on keys 1 to 5, and keys 6 to 0 will let you program your own per key lighting. The instructions are a bit rubbish, they're not very clear, but other than that, this really is a fantastic keyboard. And as I said earlier, I like it so much, it's going to be my new daily driver from now on. It is a little bit on the pricier side of cheap mechanical keyboards, but you are getting a lot of features here for the money. You can purchase it from GearBest, and they've actually got a sale on for the next 5 days if you want to pick it up at a discounted price. Link will be in the description. Thanks for watching today, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.